Thank you so much. My name is Mxolisi April. I reside in Moses Mabela in the town of Cape. I'm an employee of Sanders River Municipality, but I also belong to some organization which is SANCO. So I'm an activist in our area, which is Moses Mabela. So I'm all about development, more about education. That's my passion. That's what I want because I know it's one of the important things. So I'm an activist of that.
Is the sound good enough?
I think it should be fine, yeah?
He's got a great voice. I mean, Mxolisi, are you a singer? With that voice, you should sing.
No, I can't sing.
Wow, radio. Man, you've got such a good voice.
Yeah, they are saying that I have to go and do radio.
Yeah, you should.
Okay.
Okay, and then would you like to introduce yourself?
Okay, so I'm Dion Pretorius. I'm a development sociologist, and I've been asked to facilitate the process of getting community members in the Southern River Valley to work with one another. And I met Mxolisi in the very second meeting of our task team that was formed for that purpose, and I was immediately impressed by his thoughtfulness and his passion for development. I really like that, and I think he's a valuable member of our team.
Amazing. Okay, so how did you see the situation in the valley in the past, before December 2018?
Oh, I saw it. I saw there was a perception, I can call it a mindset, that was perhaps created a barrier, a division between the two communities. So we view each other as enemies. I can say that we were selfish to each other. We didn't want to speak to one another. We view the farmers as people who are selfish. Definitely, they also view us as the same because I've started to learn more about that as this program unfolded. So I think it was that kind of tense situation. We couldn't even engage one-on-one. We were just distanced to each other once we are from in the same area. So we were, I think, paralyzed mentally, and then we couldn't achieve anything. So that's one of the things that I can say. So before 2018, it was that thing. So there was no stability even in the workplace. Our aim is to make sure that we are developing our economy, but we couldn't do that because we were always fighting.
And what has changed since then?
To be fair and frank to you, what has changed? A lot of things has changed. We started to understand one another. We started to understand that the farmers are people. The farmers also understand that we, as the workers, were also the people, because it's all about to protect what belongs to us. If we are not protecting what belongs to us, definitely show a lot of families that are depending on the citrus sector. So what has changed? We are communicating. If there is some issues, misunderstandings, we are making sure that we communicate via to the management. Unlike before, when we were not communicating, we just got out to the streets and fight. I'm not saying that we thought wrongfully about that. We couldn't understand. So I'm not going to blame ourselves about that. It's a mistake. Mistake is part of the humans. So it's like that.
Okay, and what do you think about the idea of a multi-perspective development agency for the valley?
You see, according to our background, according to our history in Kirkwood, all those stakeholders, as I said before, they were selfish, they were thinking for themselves. Now we created that platform that all of them can go down and engage so that we can come with a similar solutions. So I think it's incredible things because we are different inside this river. But our aim is to make sure that is to create a better future for the place. How to do that? We need to sit down and make sure that we erase our differences. Once we do that, definitely show there is possibility in a better future.
Yeah, sure. And do you agree with the idea of waiting to engage with the municipality while the non-state groups are getting their acts together?
The thing about that, I need us first to create our own autonomy so that we can have our own voice, because involving other people who are already stable in this task team that is about to be agents, I think it's going to be a little bit difficult in my own view, because it's how I'm observing it, because those people will come up with their own ideas, we have to, because we are in the starting stage now, we are beginning this thing. I think they can wait for us until we are stable, and then we are in a great structure so that we can be binded by our own rules and constitution that will say this agency functions like this, so that even if they are coming to us, they know that they are coming to an independent structure, the structure that they are not going to be capturing. So it's much better that.
Okay, yeah, definitely. And do you understand, and does the development approach presented by Prof make sense to you? Is it the way forward for the valley?
You see, it seems like it's a blessing in disguise when Prof came to sign this river. That's what I would always say to other guys who are the farmers. I used to say to Greg Jones that we need to do something about the situation, because we were not seeing eye to eye then. And then I said to him that bring someone who's going to bring peace in the valley. So Prof just came. It seems like Prof was born in the valley. Prof knows about what we are doing and what we've been through, because he understands us. I even phoned him someday and said that, Prof, I found what I'm looking for in life, because this is what I wanted. That's why I said that it's like a blessing in disguise, because Prof is an incredible person. You can work with, you can listen to you, he can phone you after hours and talk to you. It's like a parent. That's why I'm treating him. So he's a good man.
That's amazing. That's really amazing. And specifically, what do you think of the idea of bringing people from all sections of the valley together and their perspectives to solve problems and to utilize new opportunities?
One of the things that were taught by Prof. Prof said to us that what is the aim of a team? You understand that the team is a group of people that have the same goal. So these people that are different in the valley definitely show their goal is why? Is to protect the economy. Instead of us being divided this way, this economy is not going to be developed. So I think it's a great thing, because those people will come with different ideas, but those ideas will combine them and make one thing that is going to be sensible, is going to make sense to everyone who participates on that. Because before, if we are debating and engaging of not finding a solution, nothing is going to make sense on what we are doing. So I think what Prof is saying to us, and then we have to engage and find one another. So it's an incredible thing.
For sure, definitely. And how did your view of how to solve the problems of the valley change over the last 5 months, and how does it make you feel?
Again, I'm going to go back to the Prof, what he's been teaching us, that you need to lead yourself. Self-leadership is more important, because when we went there, we needed to remove all our ideas, and then we came to the place where sorry. Should I respond?
Yeah.
So as you were saying that, what was the question?
So over the last 5 months,
yes.
How do you think you can solve problems? Like over the last 5 months, what's been happening, and how will it change, the future?
One of the things is honesty. Is to be honest to yourself and make sure that you have to, when you are engaging with other people, you have to listen, respect each other's views as you are respecting yourself. It's part of the things, because we were tense before. We started to talk, we started to see the problems, we started to see how are we going to solve those problems. So it's a better thing. You need to be honest to yourself. Once you are honest to yourself, you have to listen to other people, so that you can create a common way of destiny, so that you can find each other along the way.
And do you think that there is a better future for all in the valley if we follow the approach being adopted by the task team?
Definitely there is an incredible future. It's an incredible future, because you must remember that these are the stakeholders of the valley. These are the important role players that are playing a huge role in this valley. Combining them together, definitely sure we'll find something that is very incredible, the future that is sustainable. Because each and every time when I'm talking about that, we need to be honest and say that in the valley we are depending on citrus. Once we are damaging that, where are we going to again? Because there is a lot of example when people they listen to each other and then end up destroying a lot of things. So I think it's a brighter future, because we are multi-stakeholders.
And what do you think about the fact that the farmers are putting their weight behind the process? Does it make you see the farmers in a different light?
As I said to you before, that there was that kind of barrier between us and the farmers. We see each other as enemies. So I'm starting to know them better now. I'm starting to recognize them as human beings. It's not about them. I was treating them as not human beings. I'm starting to say that I can socialize with them, because there was that thing, I think also our past has created that farmers and the workers are not people that's supposed to work together. You come to work for these 8 hours and then you're gone. It ended there. But now I'm starting to realize and see them that they are also human beings, that they wish to be the part of this community. But the only way to do that is to communicate on what Prof is teaching us, that we need to listen to each other.
Yeah, that's incredible. It's really amazing.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, that's very. And is there anything else that you'd like to?
No,
I feel like you answered everything amazingly.
That was great.
Yeah, I think this is such a Mxolisi. Well done. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you, Prof.
Yeah, now you know I'm proud of you. You did this very well. Thank you very much. Wonderful. Thank you.
That was amazing.